Hi guys, and welcome to How Much YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about accepting Bitcoin for business. Today with me is Idan Vadat from silverminemotors.com. He's selling cool upgrade parts for cars.
Yeah, I have an online website and I like Bitcoin. I'd like to start taking Bitcoin as a form of payment on my website. So I came to the right guy to help me out to add that to the website.
What we're going to do is have two parts to this video. Part one is we're going to talk about the benefits and the risks of accepting Bitcoins for your business. The part two will be how I actually install the right configuration on the Magento website that Idan has on silverminemotors.com, so people can actually go in, shop as they usually do. Instead of using PayPal or credit cards, they will go ahead and use Bitcoin to pay for his parts. Now, Idan, tell us a little bit about why you want to start accepting Bitcoins for your business.
Well, I've been watching Bitcoin from probably about 6 years ago in 2011, and I've just been seeing it going up in value and getting more popular and gaining more traction. And since I met you and a few other people recently, I realized that it's a really good form of payment because in America, 15% of all the money spent currently every day is a fee of some type of transaction fee, late fee, some type of fee. And Bitcoin, you can send money instantly for free, basically. So that's very attractive to me.
That's right. There's actually a very small amount of fee every time you send money to someone. It's very, very minor. Right now, I think it's about 8 cents per transaction. So you can send the big amounts online, and it will be a very small fee compared to other companies that might charge you a lot of fees. Also, what other benefits are when you're accepting Bitcoins? You mentioned about other companies can seize your account or limit you from accessing your money.
Yeah, about 3 years ago, currently my only form of payment is through PayPal. So if someone goes to the website and puts their credit card in and places an order, that goes through PayPal. They take their about 3% from the total and give me what's left. So all the money that I ever make is just 3% off the top is getting taken from PayPal in the form of a fee. And then 3 years ago, PayPal just decided to freeze all my accounts. And for about 100 days, about 90 to 100 days, I couldn't touch over $10,000, and they were just not really giving me much reason for the first 10 days. They were just saying they were reviewing things. Then eventually they asked me for a few documents, which I gave, and finally after about 100 days they unfroze my accounts, basically for no reason. The whole thing happened, and for a few days I was pretty scared, even thinking maybe I would start thinking about doing a different form of business or something just because of that. And I don't think you should ever have to think about changing businesses just because of PayPal freezing your accounts for 90 days or something. So with Bitcoin, you can take payments. No one can freeze your accounts. In America, there's so many different agencies right now that can freeze your accounts for so many different reasons, and Bitcoin is just a straightforward form of payment.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry for that happened to you, but I know that at the end you received your money.
Yeah,
right? You got your money.
In the end, I got it back.
So it's definitely benefit there. And also, I know that PayPal doesn't support all the countries in the world. I know they support a lot of countries, but you might have some buyers online that want to shop on your website and they can't because they don't have PayPal, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of countries that I get emails from people in Thailand, Cambodia, around Southeast Asia. There's a few countries. Recently, people would contact me saying, PayPal won't accept my payment, I'm trying to make an order, and I would try to send them a money request, it wouldn't go through. for some reason PayPal doesn't like to take payments from everyone in the world, even if they have the money. And with Bitcoin, anyone who has Bitcoin can send it to anyone in an instant with no fees, and no one, PayPal's not going to tell you we don't want to accept your payment. So that opens up a whole new market of potential customers for my business.
Right, and also there's people all over the world that use Bitcoin that you might now attract like a whole new group of buyers to use Bitcoins on your platform, and why not,
Yeah, anytime I can add a new platform of potential buyers, I'm always willing to try it out.
And then you have the option, when you start accepting Bitcoins for your business, you have an option to either cash it up, so have it cash right away, so you are selling the Bitcoins that you're receiving and right away receiving the money to your account. But you also have the option to keep the money, keep the Bitcoins instead of converting it to money. But what would you do with your Bitcoins?
I thought about this, and I would definitely keep the Bitcoin. Since I've been following Bitcoin, it was about $200, but more noticeably in 2015, which is just under 2 years ago, it was $400. Now it's over $1,000, and it looks like it's just going straight up like this.
We do know, though, there are risks of accepting Bitcoins for your business. The risks are that you have to make sure when you keep your Bitcoins, you keep them in a safe place. You have to make sure that if you use an exchange service, make sure it's a legitimate one that's been there for a while, and maybe have other backup systems or accounts to save your Bitcoins. So I want to mention that. And also I want to mention that Bitcoin price goes up and down a lot. It did went up in a very steady amount in the past year, but we do know that Bitcoin can go up and down. Are you aware of those? Are you still willing to accept Bitcoins and keep them?
Well, I was following it from a very long time ago when it was a very volatile market, and at that time I would have never touched Bitcoin because I consider myself a conservative user. But in the past 2 years, I've actually seen it go down to a trough and slowly start to even out to what looks like it's going to be its actual price. So right now I think is a very good time to get into Bitcoin because it's actually starting to even out and be at a stable level.
Okay, very cool. So for that, thank you so much. I want to remind you guys to check out his website, silverminemotors.com. I will leave a link below. He basically, tell us a little bit about what you sell.
Well, I design custom-made brake upgrades and suspension upgrades for the Datsun 240Z, 280Z. So if anyone has any of those cars, you can check out my website. Or if you just want to see some cool parts, you're welcome to check out the website. Let me know if you have any questions.
I also know that Silvermine Motors have a really cool Instagram with a lot of pictures of your customers.
Yeah.
With cars, racing and drifting, and that's kind of cool. I love racing cars myself, so I always support it. And check out the website, if you have a parts there that you need, buy it with Bitcoin. So now we're gonna go ahead and move over to the next video, which will be, I will show you guys on the computer how I set up the Bitcoin platform on Magento so that people can go into silverminemotors.com and actually pay me. I want to thank Idan Vadad for coming here and making the video with me and let me work on his website and make some Bitcoin. So thank you so much for that.
No problem. Here. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
So don't forget to like and subscribe for this video. If you are a person who accepts Bitcoins, or if you're a person who have a business and you would like to start accepting Bitcoins, you're not sure how, you can ask me down below in the comments. I'll give you a little bit of guidance on how to start. It's pretty easy. So see you guys later. Bye-bye.